Welcome back to Studio One.
Ah, hang on. Just get my water now. That's my water.
Yeah, you better. Now, we've all heard about the need to keep our bodies hydrated, consuming liters of water every day until the point we can't get anything done because of frequent trips to the WC.
You good with water?
No, I'm very bad at it.
You really?
Very bad. I never drink water unless I'm thirsty.
You're about to get told off.
I know I am. I'm all prepared for it.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. You know, everyone knows it's not that practical, but with the temperatures soaring around the UAE at the moment, staying hydrated is even more important than ever. Here to tell us why and how we can do it without just drinking water is Dr. Chandi George. Thank you for being with us. Very kind of you to be with us here today, because I think Ash and I, by our own admission, we don't drink enough water. I'm sure we're not alone in that admission.
Course,
the number of people that you treat and you see coming into the clinic, I mean, do we as a people, as a race, do we drink enough water, or should we be drinking more?
You should drink more water. As a race of human race, we should drink more water. Unfortunately, for a lot of reasons, we are not having much water.
Is that because it is just almost physically impossible to drink as much water as we should, or not?
The thing is that we are not forced to do like that. That's why we are in the office also. We are getting bored of drinking water. At the same time, we are forgetting to drink water, and of course, the ailments which is coming for getting the dehydration, it is later. It is not. It's showing at fast as it.
Okay.
Now, Dr. Chandi, on an average, how much water does one lose from their body in a day?
That depends upon one or two reasons. One is the body type, the size of the body, the physical activity, whether the person is working indoor or outdoor. These things combined together, then only we'll assess, okay, how much water he should have.
So irrespective of physical exertion and perspiration, does everyone lose a certain amount of water on a daily basis?
Of course, in 24 hours, normally with breathing, that is of course when perspiration, that's the sweating and the urination. These are the three things we do lose a lot of water. It is almost 700 to 750 milliliters of water we are losing every day in 24 hours.
In order for Ash and I to be top of the class,
Yes.
okay, and to drink as much water as we can, I mean, how much water should we be drinking?
Okay, that I'm coming back to the same point. Of course, that depends upon the physical activity and of course the type of job you do. Of course, in a normal person, normally it should be around 1.5 liters to 2 liters of water.
How many bottles is that? I can't work out.
Yeah, because traditionally what everyone says is you need to drink a minimum of 8 glasses of water a day, and they never mention that it differs from a person's weight or body type or anything. So it really depends on the person's body weight. And
of course.
Okay.
But of course, a normal person should have almost 1.5 liters to 2 liters. That is much more beneficial.
Two
for his
big
body
bottles,
type.
yeah?
Yes, a big bottle, that's better.
2 big bottles a day.
Yes.
Now, Doctor, as we mentioned earlier, it's not just water that can help hydrate our skin and our body. It's a lot of other things, and that's exactly why we've laid out these lovely looking fruits on our West Wing right now. So why don't you take us through the different ways we can hydrate ourselves?
Of course, the first thing is that if you are getting bored with the water, drinking water, only the water is having, okay, you'll be getting bored. Of course, as I told, of course, the nature has got a lot of other options. Of course, the fruits and vegetables. Okay, fruits have got a lot of water content, and vegetables also. Most of the vegetables has got a lot of water content. For example, if you go for the watermelon, okay, watermelon has got a wonderful water content actually. Yes, of course you can. Yes, of course. You can have a lot of. Yes, of course you can. Instead of drinking a glass of water, a piece of watermelon is enough. And of course, it has got a lot of do with the electrolyte balance. So that's good.
Okay, and what about the rest of the
rest of the thing? Okay, all the citrus fruits like oranges, this thing, lime, lemon, everything is got all that. But if you have a gastric irritation or something like that, if you got acidity, avoid the citrus fruits. Then you can go for any other fruits like apple, then this thing, watermelon, pineapples, that's fine. And when it comes to the vegetables, a lot of things are there. Because this is the watermelon is there, tomatoes are there, onion is there. Onion is one of the best.
Onion?
Yes, of course. Onion has got a lot of water content.
Really?
Okay.
Yes. Onion has
And you've got tomato in here as well.
Tomato also has got a lot of water content.
Really?
Yes. And of course, as I told you, it has got a lot of other things also. Instead of water, it has gained a lot of electrolyte balance also.
Can I ask a question though? Because obviously drinking water is very good for you. This isn't an equivalent or an alternative, is it? They should be done at the same time? To bolster your water content in your body?
Of course, yes.
You can't just forget the water and then just have fruit.
It is not equivalent, but almost equivalent to that, of course. But it has got a lot of advantages other than water. It has got a lot of electrolytes to gain.
Right, okay.
Now, Doctor, what are some of the harmful effects if we do not drink enough water every day?
Of course, if you don't enough water, the first thing is that you are playing with your kidneys. Okay, I've heard of renal calculus and renal stones, the kidney stones. That's the first thing. Second is that, okay, the water retention in your body, that has got a lot to do with the lymphatic drainage. And of course, that is basically with the gout and everything. That's a situation called gout. And of course, that's the thing. And of course, you do have whenever you're not having a lot of water, the gastric irritations, the colitis, the constipation, that's one of the things which is commonly seen here. These
I'm
things
going
are
to try
there.
some of this coconut juice
Yeah,
over here.
so
Can't
these
hold
things are
myself.
Coconut juice, why is that any different from other juices?
Coconut juice has got a lot of other electrolytes like vitamin D and K
good.
that nourishes your body very nicely. If you are feeling so tired and all, of course, coconut water, tender coconut water has got tender coconut water.
And this one, come on, hang on, I can understand, because look, all these, they have juice coming out of them, they're wet, etc. But oats, explain.
Oats is basically with the oats as it is, we can't have oats as it is. We should be blended with water or any of these things, okay. And oats has got the capacity to retain a lot of water and absorb a lot of water. So when we're having these things, of course, it can release a lot of water inside the stomach to the intestine, and digestion will be perfect.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that we should drink a minimum of 1 to 2 liters of water every day, and make sure that we have our supply of fruits and vegetables to stay healthy.
Yes.
Doctor, is there any such thing as drinking too much water in a day?
Of course, there is nothing to do with too much of water drinking a day, because it is not worse than dehydration. Okay, so there's nothing like that.
Okay. And just very quickly as well, for those out there that are worrying about dehydration, what are the first warning signs that you're not drinking enough water?
Okay, the first warning sign of dehydration is that dizziness, then the rise in temperature, that means a semi type of fever, then the third thing is slight headaches, itchy skin. We have seen the itchy skin. These are the main things, and of course, very moody to do works, lethargic nature, nothing to do in the office. You want to just sit idle, like it goes. So these are the
You and I on a daily basis, isn't it?
Exactly. We feel that every single day, whether we drink water or not. Well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, that's definitely some very important advice for our viewers out there, and for Tom and I, because, I mean, of course, it's getting very hot by the day.
This one, you have
yes,
that one.
it is.
We'll be fine
I'm
by
finishing
then,
this one.
Thanks,
For more
Doctor.
information on everything that we've discussed right now, please log on to our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Studio One Live.